is for the way you look at me. Hi guys, welcome back, and welcome back to a messy bedroom and a little bit more of a glamorous me, which is very uncommon and not normal these days considering we have got sick children again who are doing round 2 of sickness, but they're on the mend, thank goodness, so I haven't been able to pick up the camera that often. Also very stressed, not going to get into it, but it is what it is. And as you can see, I have a little hint of a shoulder injury and a back injury. I think I've got some post-COVID symptoms, and apparently musculoskeletal is one of them, so no wonder I'm feeling so fatigued with an extra sore back. So we're in a war zone. But I have just discovered something which I haven't really paid attention to before, and that is winter light. And because the light at the moment is quite nice, it's a little bit later on in the day though, so I think that beautiful dawn morning glow has kind of gone, but I thought I would head out really quickly, run in the car just while I've got the kids getting minded, and just do a few shots and just experiment a little bit, because it's been a long time since I've done a bit of a photo shoot for the gram, which I'm going to get into that topic another day guys. But I'm not a huge fan of Instagram. Not maybe I'm not a huge fan, but I have a lot of trouble navigating it. It's not really my vibe to be perfect all the time, which is kind of what Instagram is. So there we are. Story for another day. Anyway, I am not really bothering with my base layers today. It's very cold, but I wanted to do a style up with my hunter boots, my royal boots. And if you want to see me unbox my Royal Edinburgh boots, boots commissioned by the Queen, I will link that video up above, and a new coat actually. So I'll quickly show you that on the very messy unmade bed, which is this tweed-esque situation here. It's not real tweed, but the pattern is very tweed. And I wanted to make a reference of how this belt looks, because they've just done the one loop, which is very fashionable, and left the rest dangling. So I need to replicate this. So good luck to me. Oh, and this is by Forever New, by the way. Haven't been worn yet, but looking forward to it. This will keep me nice and warm outside. And a little fashion tip here, put on the boots before the coat, because otherwise it's very uncomfortable bending down when you're like fully rugged up. So boots first, then coat on, makes life much easier. Oh, so glamorous. And I would say room and my life is a complete disaster right now, but we're moving on. I've done frill all the way up to the collar look, which is one of my favorite looks to wear for winter. And I've just realized, do these buttons attach here? They don't, unfortunately, but I do like a nice stiff high neck collar. Now these boots, yes, I know what you're thinking, they don't quite go, but I was kind of going for a winter uniform look, so it's not meant to be super glam, it's just meant to be practical and something you'd honestly just wear for winter, which is the aim of this. So I might even take with me my bucket hat, even though ruin my hair, because tonight is also wedding anniversary take 2, because we were in COVID, and I think I've explained to you in that video that every year something happens on our wedding anniversary and we never get to celebrate. So taking this with me in a hurry, as you can tell, taking the tripod, and let's see if we can do some quality photography. Okay, anyway guys, I think I found the perfect spot just to take a few snaps, and I just found a bit of foliage over here and the sun is streaming in just the right spot. The lighting is a bit harsh, but anyway, just nice to get out, breathe some fresh air and have a moment to myself, to be honest. So I'm rather enjoying this moment of peace, just taking a few little snaps and having a bit of success actually. So I'm not sure whether I should run back home, get changed, and then find a different location and shoot some more, because the weather is just so peaceful and I have a little bit of time to myself. So I'm not sure whether I should just call it a day for here. Perhaps I might. Too many things to do, guys. But I'm very much enjoying my leather / shearling hat, which is just the right amount of warmth for today. And these boots are super comfy, so I'm not complaining about that. And this coat is not just warm, but it's breathable. You know, for those days where it's like sunny, as you can see. Quite sunny, so not exactly very cold, but the air is kind of crisp. So hands off to this jacket, and I think I managed to do up the bow just right as well. So just enjoying peace. I will catch you for tonight when we're heading out for our anniversary dinner, and hopefully this time we actually get to enjoy it without anybody partially dying. Good morning guys, and I come to you offering a very exciting breakfast moment, which I just decided to whip up on a whim because I can. Now I had some leftover raspberries in the fridge which I've crushed over, hand crushed. It was very primal. I crushed over some Wheat Bix and granola, soaked in a bit of almond milk. Ideally this should have been left overnight, but who's got that kind of time, guys? Now I've made up a buttercream, if you will, with this almond protein, which is a vanilla buttercream flavour by my favourite new protein powder brand, Macro Mike. Mixed it with some natural yogurt, only the best thick yogurt by EOS. And then I'm going to top it with a bit of peanut butter, white chocolate infused ganache situation. Wow, is all I can say. Let's see how it tastes. So this is my ganache, kind of. So it's my raspberry macadamia white protein chocolate, which is a huge mouthful. I got this on special. I don't even know the brand very well. I think it's, what is this? Who is this? This is Vitaworks, I think. Anyway, 4 squares of that melted with some almond milk in the microwave, mixed with 20 grams of yogurt, and then some, where is it now? I'm so organized, guys. Bigger almond spread, which isn't exactly healthy, but it's yummy, and that's what matters. So I'm going to now pour this over the top, but this is probably why this is meant to go in the fridge, because it should probably set. But because the yogurt underneath is cold, I'm hoping it will, just on its own. And ta-da! This is my super healthy, yet super delicious breakfast. Looks a bit like a dog's breakfast, to be fair, at this point in time, but I'm sure it'll taste amazing. Okay, taste test. Looking pretty scrumptious. I can't speak, and I think that speaks for itself. This is like a white chocolate raspberry tiramisu in breakfast form. You're welcome, guys. Recipe to come. I'm midway through my breakfast and I just thought I'd show you them layers. I mean, look at that. Isn't that lush? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous for breakfast, but absolutely a wonderful idea. And it's another morning, and this is take 2 on the Wheat Bix bowl in my favorite takeaway glass container of the moment right now, because it fits just the perfect amount. But this time I've put a peanut butter topping and I've used a different protein powder. And it's this Custard Casein protein, which I have had a little lick of the spoon, and it is a little bit metallic tasting, I have to say, but perhaps altogether it might work rather well. But I thought I'd just try this out because I'm actually at the petrol station. Oh, where I shop, guys, and I just thought I'd give it a try. And unfortunately, this is not for my breakfast this morning. This is actually for my takeaway lunch on the way to work. So here we are. Just thought I'd share more of my crazy experimentations. And when I get this Weet-Bix tiramisu bowl situation perfect, it'll be on my upcoming website, opalbakes.com. And haven't I been saying that for an age? I really need to find the time to start. All my lovely subscribers and their patience is much appreciated, but all the fantastic goodie recipes to come, or as I like to say, indulgent healthy eating to come. Alright guys, and once again today has been sabotaged by absolute sadness and disappointment and anger, which I can't delve into right now. Again, we're still working on our advocacy social plights right now. Not going to get into it because we are going to try to attempt to salvage today and finally celebrate our anniversary, which always gets sabotaged by something. And yes, I better adorn my wedding ring, otherwise what is the point of an anniversary? Now, we are running late, of course, because I've had to settle the children, compose ourselves, and get us back to the zone of L is for the way you look at me, and try to get on board with that for tonight, because it is our wedding anniversary. Well, belated, because again, COVID struck. And now we're here, and our second anniversary has been struck by more. Just more, guys. Anyway, enough about that. I am wearing a very fabulous all black, all silk outfit. Well, I think the top is actually a fake silk, but the bottoms are definitely silk, and these are from Country Road. Extra wide leg, as you can see, extra room for the food baby, because we're going Italian fine dining tonight, guys. The hair is a bit lackluster. The greys, oh, they are here. But you know what? We're going to have a nice time because we need to. Finishing off with a very Chanel-esque, but not Chanel, but Italian nonetheless, leather quilted bag, and my Witchery horsebit belt, which again every woman needs in her attire because equestrian is always in, darlings. Comes with some nice pocket sleeves pants, so very nice for posing, which I won't be doing at dinner. I'll be sitting down and eating lots of yummy Italian food and making that Italian baby real, a reality. Just adorned with some simple pearls, and that's right, I better get that wedding ring, otherwise what is there? And lastly, it's all about the shoes, guys, and these are my new kicks from Country Road as well. Some beautiful leather pointed heels with the slight toe cleavage, which is kind of a new thing for me, but I'm actually rather into it. You get to show a little bit more foot, which I feel like elongates the leg. And that is it for me, guys. We're going to enjoy our supper. Let's hope we make it on time, and let's hope it's a success so we can actually enjoy ourselves. I will catch you soon. Hi guys, checking in on the day after, and the dinner was interesting. It was really, really rich, but not as bank breaking as I thought it would be, which was some comic relief to the food situation, but it was quite nice. I actually tried truffle for the first time. I had truffle pasta. It was loaded with butter, super rich. It was lovely, and honestly, when I tasted that truffle, it just tasted like a slightly concentrated mushroom. And I'm used to just adding a bit of truffle oil to my pastas or to my soups and things like that, and honestly, I feel like the truffle oil has a much better flavour than the actual truffle. But then again, perhaps it's not truffle season, perhaps it's the type of truffle, but I feel like the truffle oil I've been using tastes like a bit more garlicky, a bit more savoury, or umami as they might like to say. Anyway, still nice to get away, despite I keep reiterating this, and I don't think I'm going to delve into this on my channel at this point in time. You never know, but just not right now. Just a very, very stressful, I'd say a few months actually, well beyond that, many months, lingering in the background. But again, my channel is meant to be about positivity, bringing you into a nice, healthy mental place, a safe place, and a place where we can have a bit of fun and escapism, really, guys. And this is a little bit of escapism for me, which is very welcome, because I've been down some dark alleys, and sorry if this is triggering anybody with any anxieties or mental mental ailments right now. I know that people have gone through a lot, especially during COVID. This is not COVID related. This is something related to something else and someone else who's very dear to my heart. And basically I'm being his advocate and his voice where he has none. And it's been a high pressure situation, and there's been a lot of knockbacks, and we've had wins and knockbacks and wins and knockbacks, and that's why I got to some very, very upsetting days. So today is about building myself back up. I'm having what you say a mental health day. I've been forced to step back for a day, which is actually very welcome. I just need a mental break, as we all do, and why we are here at Casa Bakes. And I've noticed my time of me chatting has gone for 2 minutes 30, and I don't know why, but I can't upload videos that I think that are longer than 2 minutes on my MacBook. If anyone knows the solution to this, let me know in the comments. So if you're wondering, guys, no, I am fully clothed. Well, for the most part. I've actually got on my expressing bra from Medela. And if everybody knows what expressing is, it's basically pumping. I'm expressing milk for my baby. Yeah. I'm actually using a game-changing new device which will change everyone's world. It's a Kmart find. I'm going to show you that right now and show you what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this video. Now, don't mind the messy workstation. I've got bits of earrings that I have to repair, hairspray, still Easter decorations that should not be there, notebooks, old coffee cups. I mean, you get the idea. Anyway, what I'm talking to you about today is, and don't mind the noise, is this funny looking contraption which is attached to me right now. And this is the single breast pump by Kmart. Yes, guys, I had no idea that Kmart did breast pumps, but apparently they do for $42 because my old one, which was a hospital grade one, which cost hundreds of dollars, broke. And let me tell you, you recharge this on a USB, and I literally express in the car now. I can take this in anywhere, put it in my pocket, under a jacket, nobody would ever know the difference. Game changer, and expresses exactly the same way. I did have a double pump, which is a bit annoying because I have to spend more time doing this, but for the convenience, like I can walk around cooking with this, I can change nappies, I can run errands. This is just such a time saver and so convenient, practical. Also takes about 10 minutes to recharge as well. Lasts about 2 days. Game changing find. And I'm also treating myself as advised by my supporters here that I need to treat myself. So I'm having some old chocolate avocado cake from the freezer. If I find the recipe, I will share it with you because this is so delicious, like a flourless chocolate cake situation. This is probably from like a year and a half ago in the freezer, but still good, as you can see, with some coconut yogurt and a nice big, well, actually this is my coffee left over from this morning. I've just reheated it, but it's oat milk, so it's fine. And I am feeling and looking a bit better today because I've been able to step back, and my husband has actually taken the reins of the situation for a little bit, which has been new and very welcome. Sorry, the camera's focusing there. I'm makeup free, but I managed to have a shower this morning, which is quite different because I've been, as you do when you're in a bit of a place, you don't shower, you don't eat well, you just feel in a bit of a slump really. So this morning I actually had a very early hair appointment, which is very welcome because the grows were coming in again and everything was looking very bleh. But I've been to the hairdresser and I actually for once requested that my hair be done after I leave, because usually I just get a blowout, so I don't have to spend money basically on getting it styled. But I thought, I think I need to get my hair styled today. So I have cut in some shorter lengths, which is a last minute decision, which we will see how things go. I'm actually even considering going down the bang route down the track, but my hairdresser advised that a busy mum of 3 does not need to maintain bangs on top of this, and I'm like, you're quite right. So we've just cut in shorter lengths at the front just to frame the face a bit, and then we'll go from there. I have got a bit more of an ash tone put through my hair. I know it looks a bit more sort of richer on camera, but I do have a bit more of a yellow setting on my camera here. And I've also purchased a lot of new little hair bits to help me maintain the health of my hair. I also got quite a bit of length taken off because I felt like it was just getting a bit long. My hair has been growing so well because of my hair vitamins by Nature's Way. My hair has doubled its growth in the same amount of time. It's phenomenal. But he's given me a few extra bits to help me take care of my hair, which I will share with you. But priorities I need to express. I thought I would put on a bit of makeup to boost my confidence and I'm going somewhere very exciting, guys. I am going to the nail salon to get these babies for the first time ever get done with some gel nails. Now, they've had quite a lot of months of recovery using my Sally Hansen recovery nail polish, which I found at the supermarket. So I've been using that, and now there's nothing on them, and I've just let them kind of grow out naturally and just recover from all the filing down I was doing with my Glamour Dip nail system. But I thought, you know what, it's about time that I just have kind of a permanent nail solution in place, as right now my time doesn't allow for the fact that I can even do my nails at all. So to have someone do it for me, and it's the first time I'm ever using gel, and apparently it's a lot gentler on the nail because I have very healthy nails and I want to maintain their health, and apparently getting gel nails done only requires like top-ups, like you don't have to get them taken off and redone every few weeks. So that's what I'm getting done today. And this is what I've been watching while I have been doing my makeup. Martha's Red Wine Moments, watching Maths. Hilarious. And for my international viewers, Maths is Married at First Sight, the hottest show in downtown, and or down under, where randoms get married and the drama ensues. And Martha was one of the previous people on the show, and she's absolutely hilarious. Anyway, happily ever after, Martha. Now, I'm feeling better. I look better. This is just a bit of relief. So I'm feeling good. I'm actually running just on the point where I could be late to my appointment for my nails. As for my nail inspo, I've looked up some images on Instagram, and I think I'm going to go for a reverse tip. I'll give you a quick glimpse of what I have snapshot, and it is this image here. It's probably a bit hard to see on camera. She's got like a reverse tip with pink and brown and a few little love hearts, and I thought that would just be so lovely for autumn. And obviously I think I might be going for a ballerina tip. I find that quite flattering. I've done it on myself before, but it'd be great to see a professional do it, and I think because of the length of my nails I might need tips on as well. Now it's on with a rain jacket and some tracky pants. Nothing glamorous here, guys, and I'll be back home. And turns out I'm a bit of an emotional shopper rather than well, I am a little bit of an emotional eater, guys. But yeah, it turns out when I get upset, I buy some stuff. So we might be doing a bit of that when I return, and for the grand nail reveal. I'm so excited. Well, guys, I am back, and I am feeling so much better. It's amazing what a little bit of self-pampering can do for oneself, and this is going to be the gift that keeps on giving, because I intend to maintain what is going on here today. Now, I do have to dash off, and I also have a lot of housework to tend to with these new nails, and you know what? I'm going to use this excuse of my family now. These nails don't do housework. But let me give you a close-up of what happened at the nail salon. So here we are, guys. Here are the fresh nails in all their glory. I got this inspiration of Instagram, which I showed you, and she's just done such a perfect job at matching it. I mean, it's pretty much exactly the same. If anything, I might have just gone slightly darker for the brown, but I felt like the brown and pink was just perfect for the autumn-winter season, and they only need to be topped up every 3 weeks, so I'll be back there. And this is the right side, which pretty much looks the same as the left side, as you would expect. The only thing that I have to be wary of now that I have my fresh, it's like having a new pair of shoes. I'm going to call them fresh kicks. I'm not sure if there's, well, fresh tips. Here you are. Now that I have my fresh tips, I've got to take extra care of them. So apparently I have to be wary of opening car doors. These are not tools. Don't use them to open cans, etc. I've even found trying to press the record button on my camera quite challenging. So I think it's going to be a bit of an adjustment. But you know what I appreciate about having this length, and this was actually the minimal we could go to get the desired effect, is that I have to slow down, because I'm a person that loves to do things properly but also quite efficiently, and I can be really rough with myself in doing that. Like, I'm always rushing, but I think now that I have these tips that I need to look after, otherwise I'll pay literally a monetary fine for them, it's given me the excuse to just slow down a little bit and take my time, which is a very hard lesson for me to learn, but I think it's very essential right now that I actually do stop, slow down, and just baby steps. So wow, I've only had my nails done maybe twice in my lifetime. This is my third experience, and this is a lot gentler on your nails because it's actually a gel / powder nail system. It's all resin, and these are hand sculpted nails. So she did each nail individually. There was no tips attached. This is like sculpted gel resin. I saw her do it. Next time maybe I might be able to take a little video for you guys, but it was not something I'd never seen before. So each nail is individually crafted and designed. So I was so impressed with the service and what they're offering. It comes under the umbrella of Sculpted nails, I believe that they're called. First time I've ever had them done, and they're a lot gentler on your nails because you don't have to remove them each time, which is so much better for your nail conditions. You literally just top them up like they just top up the regrowth, and that is it. So there's no taking off the nails or removing them and really damaging them. So I'm super pleased about this. And yes, I still haven't finished my cake and coffee, even though it's like more than an hour and a half on. It's not gross, guys. I hate wasting food. And then I'm going to get to my hair care haul, because as I was at the hairdressers, I got talked into, but very rightly so, some more hair care things that I can add onto my routine. So I actually will be changing up my hair care routine just slightly moving forward, and I will fill you in on what those changes are just to maintain these lovely locks. So I will be going through that with you next after I chow down, do the housework with the nails. So wish me luck, guys. Life still goes on. And then hopefully we'll get into all my emotional shopping, which sounds bad, but you know what? Hopefully it's damn good. Alright guys, so let's get into my little bag of goodies. And yes, I did manage to do a little bit of housework with the nails done, so I think I am going through that adjustment period, and it's okay. It's actually manageable, so hallelujah to that. Now, hair products and what I'm changing in my routine. Now, what I have been noticing is I have been using L'Oreal's Elnet hairspray. Let me show you what it looks like. And you can find this at the supermarket. It's okay. The hold is quite good. It is a light hold. You can brush it out, but it's still quite sticky. It leaves a residue in your hair for many days to come, and I really don't like it. Like, it's starting to annoy me, and I feel like when I brush my hair, I'm pulling out more hair that I can't afford to lose because I'm losing hair because I'm stressed, etc. So I think I'm going to transition out of this, and I asked my hairdresser, who's always full of super helpful advice. I always learn an abundance of things when I go to the hairdresser. Every visit, he's just such a wealth of knowledge. So guys, please invest in your hairdresser as a person, because they come with so much more info than us normal human beings do, and that insider industry info that is just invaluable. So I said, dude, what hairspray do you use? Because I'm getting like knots in my hair, I'm getting residue, I don't like it. I want something that I can brush through and forget about, but still have a nice hold. And he suggested this hairspray by Keune, or Keune. I'm really not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's from Amsterdam. There you are. Now, it contains provitamin B5 to also moisturize the hair as well as holding it in place. It also adds a bit of shine and instant drying with a flexible hold. And I did find that. So this is the end of day hair, and it is a little bit more flexible. So I guess my hair, and this always happens on hair wash day, guys, it never holds as well as day 2, day 3 hair because it's so clean. But seriously, for it to have held up with a straightener put to it for 5 hours so far, no, more than that, 8 hours. So this is 8-hour hair. I'm quite pleased with it, and just from feeling it, I know that when I brush it through, it's not going to leave that nasty residue. So I can already recommend Keune, and of course I'll be using it throughout my vlogs to give you a further review on how it actually fares IRL, in real life, for those people that don't know the slang. I'm only getting my head around it now, don't worry. Next we have, a visitor. Hello, darling. Okay, before we get to this, let's get to what's changing over here. And I'm going to stop the video because I told you when I filmed for too many minutes, my eye. Thank you, my love. He's obsessed with turning off the lights. No, darling. Hold on. let me finish my sentence before that little interruption. Next item that I purchased or took away with me, and this should last me a good 8 to 12 months apparently, is the K18 molecular hair mask. Now, this is a hair mask where you literally use 1 pump of it, which is 1 ml, run it through the ends of your just freshly shampooed hair, and you don't need to use a conditioner afterwards. And it says it heals hair in just 4 minutes, which is exactly what it did today. So it's meant to be anti-breakage, it's full of peptides, so it's leaving hair smooth with bounce, feels like new. So the more damage to the hair, the more dramatic the results. Now my hair, I've been looking after it quite well, but again, with brushing through the hairspray and all of that, I feel like I have done a bit of damage and it needs a bit of care. So I am adding this into my hair care routine. I wash my hair once a week, I double shampoo, and then I put on a toner, which is also a hair mask. But my hairdresser said for the next 6 weeks, I can replace that toner with the K18, and we're going to replace the toner part, because that's like a conditioner. This will become the conditioner, which you kind of leave in and then blow dry as normal. And we're going to tone the hair with this shampoo instead. Now this is a shampoo by Milkshake, and it is called Icy Blonde, because I do have ash through my hair. I know it's a bit hard to tell in this lighting, but I do have a bit of ashy blonde through the ends of my hair, and this will kind of replace that toner that I used to be leaving in as a conditioner. What I am doing now is I'm going to be, rather than purple shampooing, I'm going to be black shampooing. So this is meant to just keep that ash in there, keep it nice and neutral, not too brassy, and this is what I'm replacing it with. So stay tuned guys, and let's see if the hair maintains itself with this brand new routine. But I thought I would quickly share that with you guys, and I will go through my little mailroom situation at my feet, but on another day, only because I have vegetables to prep. Let's hope this doesn't go into our chicken tray bake. I haven't tried chopping the vegetables or cooking with the nails yet, so that'll be the next test to see if they last the distance. But I will see you hopefully in an emotionally better state, which I'm feeling right now that I've added a bit of self-care into our day. It was so funny. I picked up my my son from school, and he looked at me and he's like, "Mum, why is your hair not pink?" I mean, clearly I should be rocking the pink locks. Anyway, just thought I would update you on the hairspray. And also, by the way, the nails survived the cutting of the vegetables, and I'm quite used to them now, and nothing has happened so far, but I don't want to tempt fate. Guys, hair update. I'm just about to wash my face up for the day, and I thought I would just brush through my hair after using the Keune hairspray for the first time, and I think my hair's even turned out even better. It's like I've literally washed my hair and freshened it up all over again just by running a thick tooth comb through it. And I'm loving the new shorter bits that my hairdresser has cut in to my front section of my hair. It has given it such body, such life. Honestly, why did I not do this sooner? Sorry, I'll look a little bit like a, I'm not sure. This was a show called when I was younger on like pay TV called The Flying Nun, and it was literally about a nun that flew with her habit because it had aerodynamic powers. Look it up guys, it had Sally Fields in it. It's a legit series. Anyway, not that I intend to look like a flying nun. The potential of me getting bangs, they are quite high maintenance because you'd have to like sort of blow wear them into place every day, but you never know guys. I kind of like have a half bang going on right now, but I am really liking it. Anyway, I'm back in my maternity pajamas, the most comfortable pajamas that I own from Peter Alexander, and I'm going to tuck myself into bed and enjoy, I think, some Tim Tams. It's about being kind to myself right now, so I'm going to enjoy that now. I'll see you, if not tomorrow, another day.